guys, welcome to December Daily, days 3 and 4. I am super behind, but I was able to get days 3 and 4, and I started on 4 and or 5 and 6 over this past weekend. Still need to finish pages 5 and 6 or days 5 and 6, but I wanted to definitely get this voiceover done and this set sent over to YouTube so you guys could see what I was doing. Definitely been busy and just like I said in the last video, just kind of unmotivated. I don't know. I think with my daughter being older now and her not being as like into like the things that you were into when you were little, like crafting and seeing Santa and all that kind of stuff. It just makes the project just a little different. So I think I've been struggling with that a little bit. And school's been really stressful for her as well, just because, middle school, who isn't stressed in middle school? So it's just been a little bit different this year. So my December daily is a little different. So I think I've just been not as motivated to do it this year. But when I get down there in my craft room, I do enjoy doing it. It's just getting myself down there has been the struggle. But these pages turn out really well. It's 2 days on this spread. So I do a page or a day a page, and I really like the candy cane paper that I'm using in this. This is from the Busy Sidewalks collection, and then also using the Citrus Twist kit that I got, the December kit. So I have pieces from that and the Busy Sidewalks paper. So, excuse me, the candy cane 3x4 that I'm working on right now is from Citrus Twist, and then that full candy cane paper is from the Busy Sidewalks. And then I'm also using some things that came in the kit, like these little chipboard pieces. I have this Tim Holtz book from a couple years ago, and then those labels that you see, I think are pink paisley that I got in a kit sometime in the past from a December daily. So right now I'm just working on that 4x6 photo of me and my daughter. We just got Starbucks in the morning. I had worked out, and then I came and grabbed Starbucks and picked her up to take her to school. So that was a fun treat. We try to do that like maybe every Friday or so. We try to go to Starbucks. And this day she was feeling extra pretty, so we ended up getting pictures taken together, which was nice. That's something else that as she's gotten older, she's not as big of a fan of getting pictures taken, but I get it. I get it. It's just, I'm, like to take lots of pictures. So it's been a little bit of a struggle for me too. So I try to, ask her if it's okay if we take a picture and, at least try to get one picture of some of the like, I don't know, bigger events and things like that. But I'm definitely not getting as many pictures as I was when she was little. I was I would take like, I don't know, a ton of pictures of events and things like that, but definitely it's more limited, probably one or two pictures an event or so, and not as many pictures definitely with her in them. But I finished that 4x6 photo. I ended up backing the little chipboard star that I'm making, or that I put down, with some vellum just to kind of separate it from the background again. And I added a joyful word strip and then another little gold star that came from an Ellie Edwards kit. And I'm working now on the 3x4 in the bottom right hand corner of the left side page. I just took a piece of vellum and cut it down, and then I stitched around it with gold thread in a zigzag pattern just to give it some texture. And I took my label here from Pink Paisley and I typed it out on my vintage typewriter, and then I'm just layering up some of the pieces from the Citrus Twist kit. So the die cut that I'm using here is from that, and I'm just adding that on. And then I'm using that to where I can put the glue, because with it being vellum, I don't want the glue showing. So that's perfect way to adhere your vellum. You can just glue it to the back of where some more non-transparent items are. So now I'm going to be working on this little flip. We started getting HelloFresh. I definitely am not a person that likes to make dinner. I'm just not, I do not like to cook. I like to bake, it's fine, but I just do not like to cook. And this makes it so easy. I can, just get the meal kits. They all come together. Everything is in the one bag. You get the meat separately, and then you get the recipe, and you just make it per the recipe. And it's nice because not everything's necessarily measured out for you, but it is super easy. They give you pretty much portions that you need for that particular meal. And right now we're on like the trial period, so the prices aren't too bad. But when I was comparing it to other grocery shopping and such, and the fact that the convenience of it, it definitely is a great buy. And the food has been delicious. We have not really had much of anything that we didn't like. I've had a little bit of problems with some quality issues, but HelloFresh has been super great about giving us some money back or refunds. So I'm hoping that, it was just fluky things that I got recently. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if you guys are curious about it or anything. Let me know in the comments below. I can tell you more about it. Definitely can go on the HelloFresh website, but I really am enjoying it. So now I'm just stamping some of these little Christmas trees. I didn't stamp that second one very well, so I'm just re-stamping it, and I'm going to die cut these out with the little die that came with the stamp set. I'm using some Stampin' Up! Ink, and I showed you the colors there a little bit ago, and I'm just going to layer these on top of this card. I didn't really have any journaling to put on this particular card, so I just wanted to decorate it. So I'm going to punch out some of this vellum. I'm using this little scallop circle punch. I don't know if you noticed earlier when I punched out the circle, but it didn't punch out very nice. And one of the things you can do to get these more thinner papers to punch well is to sandwich them with some cardstock, and then it punches out like butter. Another thing, if your punch is not very sharpened, you can punch it with aluminum foil, and that's supposed to sharpen it too. I've actually never tried that, but I have seen a couple YouTubers and people say that that works pretty well. This little scallop looked like it was going to kind of get lost in the background, so I just took some other red Stampin' Up! Ink and inked around the edges just to give it a little bit of a haze, and so you could kind of see that stand up off the background. So I like how that position is, so I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down. And like I said, I'm just layering up that vellum piece behind it, and then I'm going to add a little word strip that says today's story. And then that's that flip. I think off camera I actually end up adding the part that actually makes it flip. It's just basically a piece of vellum I cut down to a little strip and use that as a hinge. So you're not really missing much, but that's how I end up hinging it. And I glue the vellum piece to the front of the pocket because this is the back side of the page protector, so there's no slit at the top. So I end up just gluing that vellum piece to the page protector. I added number 3 up there by the joyful star sticker, and then I've also done my journaling now. You can see that I took it on my vintage typewriter and typed it out. So this is on vellum, and I'm just gluing that little star there with the number 4, which represents the day. And then I'm going to glue all of this down to the actual card here. And then I also did my journaling on that other 3x4 card on the bottom left of the right hand side page. I'm going to add a little bit more to that card right there because it definitely has a blank space. So I'm going to take a puffy sticker here, and then I'm also going to punch out a heart. You'll see in a second. I tried to use one of the die cut hearts from the collection, but it just was too small, and I didn't like that it was blue and blue, and I really wanted to use all is bright because I was kind of talking about my nails here because they're all sparkly and silver, and I thought all is bright would be a good phrase for that. And I didn't like that it was blue heart and a blue strip. I'm going to end up grabbing one of my old Stampin' Up! Punches and punching out a scrap piece of red paper and using that instead. Also, the heart's a little bit bigger and it fills the space a little bit better. So I'm going to use that kind of wider looking heart right there. And this is just some old crepe or Bella Boulevard, I think, paper from quite some time ago. And I'm going to layer that up behind the the strip, the word strip. And I like how that space kind of fills in now. And I have these little heart or stars there at the top, and I wanted to fill them all in, so I filled them all in with the red just Sharpie marker, and my head was in the way, so I didn't show all that, which it really wasn't that exciting anyway. It was just filling in the stars. And to top it off, I am going to add this little like red gem brad to the top here. I was going to do a little eyelet, but I couldn't find an eyelet that was going to be the right color, and the ones that I have are kind of tiny, and I just saw these when I was looking, and I thought these would be cute, so I decided to use this little gem one instead. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is just add some stickers to the 3x4 picture of my glittery nails. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a comment below. If you did also, like I said, enjoy the video, please leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I really, really hope to get some more December daily layouts up, if not before Christmas, after Christmas. I know people are still working on it afterwards, so I figured that will still give you guys some inspiration and hope you can craft along with me maybe. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and if I don't see you or talk to you guys before Christmas, have a very, very Merry Christmas. Bye, everybody.